What's up, guys? Jeremy here from Let's Start a Pop Collection, and today we are going to get into a tutorial on how to use Atomichub to buy, sell, and trade NFTs. Pretty excited about this. Hopefully you caught our first video on how to set up a Wax wallet and how to tie that Wax wallet to your Atomichub account. If you haven't, go back and check that one out. I'll link it up here somewhere. But if you have seen it, then carry on from here. We're going to go through step-by-step how to use Atomichub. If you like this video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all those things, and let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on the homepage of wax.atomichub.io. This is the screen you're going to see as soon as you pull it up. It's going to either have your information here, or it's going to ask you to go ahead and connect if you are not already connected. So you just click up here, connect your Wax wallet, and you're ready to go. So let's dive right in. Now, those of you who are Funko collectors like myself, you can utilize this button here where it says Wax. And if you click on that, you can select any of these alternate categories that will narrow down and refine all of your searches to specifically that area. So for this tutorial, I am going to go ahead and select Funko, and I'm going to click Select and Close. And then that will show me all things Funko related. So if I go now up here to the market, when I click that, it will show me everything that is in the Funko collection line. It will show you according to listings newest. It'll give you all of this information that you're looking at here. We're going to go through this one at a time and show you how to navigate this Atomichub website. Okay, so before we get into market or anything, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here to where it shows your address, and you're going to click this drop down arrow and go to My Inventory. Now, if you have not started collecting NFTs yet, then this space will be empty. It will show nothing. But this is where it'll show you any or all NFTs that you currently have, and it gives you the options to do various things like list on the market. You can check and see how much their value is, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to act like I have 0 NFTs. And this is where we're going to go into the market. We've got our Wax. I currently have, if you click here, you can see a balance of $63 in Wax. We can come over here to the market, and you click this market tab here, and then you can go down here and decide what category you want to buy from. So if you are looking for a specific line, you can go right down through here and you can find the line that you're looking for. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and click the retro comic line, and we will look right here in this area. Once it loads up, you can go through either the actual cards, or you can go into packs where you can buy packs of cards that people have for sale. This is a secondhand market. This is a secondary market. So prices are a little bit inflated compared to what you would buy them at the time of the drop. But this is how you would go on and buy packs once the drop is over or it has sold out. If you are looking for specific cards, you can sort them here. You can go from listings newest to oldest, price highest to lowest, mint highest to lowest. So if you're looking for something in a mint 1 condition or a mint 1, then you're going to click that mint lowest to highest. If you're looking for something in a specific price point, you can click within the price point and then search that way. But most importantly, you can change over here on this side. There are filters as well, and you can look through all the common cards. You can look through all of the uncommon cards, et cetera, et cetera. So you just choose your filter there. And then as most lines do, they will have a secondary filter as well, which is your variant filter. So if you're looking for something that is in the grayscale category, you'll want to click grayscale, and then you can narrow it down again by epic or rare or whatever the case is, and then it will show you any listings of that card in that category. So if you go to common, for example, with that grayscale, it'll pull up everything that you have, or every card that it has that's in that grayscale format. From there, type in Freddy, and then it will narrow down the search and only show you the Freddy Funkos in that grayscale common form. And here they all are. And it'll show you the price. It'll show you what the lowest, and then here I've got this selected to lowest price. So it will show you lowest price to highest price. And then you can look at your mint numbers. You can decide which one you want. And then you can go ahead and click buy. And then here again, buy, and that will confirm the purchase, and it'll move it into your account. Okay, so going back now, let's say, for example, that you went on the drop, but you missed it. You weren't able to get any packs, and you want to go into the secondary market and buy packs. You have your wax in your wax wallet. It's all tied to Atomichub. So you're going to go into here, and let's say you're looking at this retro comics line. You can click on packs. Again, I would recommend searching price lowest to highest. So we're going to go into price lowest. It's going to show you that these are the common packs or the standard packs. What you can filter it here by premium or standard pack. So lowest price is always most likely going to be the standard pack because there are fewer cards. But if you are looking for a premium pack, you can select premium pack and it will show you all the prices lowest to highest for that premium pack. So right now the premium packs are going for $45, which is about $15 more than they were on the market when they were dropped by Funko. If you are willing to pay that price, then this is where you would go. You would find what mint number you wanted if that was important to you. You can hover over it. You can get the information that you want. You can see that it's from the series 1. It gives you the description. Under the description, it gives you what the percentages of pulls are, rare, common, epic, etc., and how many. It contains 15 retro comics series 1 digital pops. So then you can make your decision. If you want to buy it, you're just going to click buy, and then you're going to click buy again, and that will create your transaction. And here it will come up and confirm your transaction as well. Says confirmed, gives you a transaction ID number. You click close. You can come back over here to this drop down menu, go to my inventory, and you will now see that that pack is right here in your inventory. We will get into how to open that pack in a future video, so stay tuned for that coming up soon. We will show you how to transfer that over to your drop wallet and then open it and transfer everything back so that you can list your cards. Okay, so now let's say we've opened a pack of the fantastic plastic because I have some cards here. We're going to look at that, and you can get some information based on each card that you have by simply putting your mouse over it and hovering, leaving it alone. It will show up, it'll pop up, it'll show you the lowest listing price, it'll show you what your purchase price was if you purchased it off the secondhand market, and it'll show you what the suggested price is. It'll also tell you that it's a common, it's of the black variant, and that it was released on October 19th. Gives you all the legal information and tells you everything you need. Also, it does say at the bottom whether or not it's redeemable. In this case, this is a common card, so it is not redeemable. But from here, you know that you can sell it for roughly 0.7 wax or 24 cents for this one card. So what we're going to do from there is we can just click right here underneath it and click list on market. It's going to tell you that the lowest market listing is 0.7 and the suggested price is 0.73. You can take any strategy that you want. Depending on the card, will often just go ahead and price it at slightly underneath the lowest market listing to hopefully get a quick sale. So we're going to do this one at 0.0 or 0.69, and we will confirm. And once it comes up and says that the transaction is complete, it gives you a transaction ID number. Click OK, and now you can see that this is actually listed on the marketplace. If I go to, this is El Diablo, it is a common. So we're going to go to market, and we will go to the fantastic plastic line. Search listings for El Diablo. Oops. Okay, and there it is. It shows up right there. If we go over here to price lowest, we will see that our card, which has the red edit button, is the lowest price available for this card right now. These cards are all listed at 24 cents up, and then it goes up from there. But if I'm looking for a quick sale, I'm going to price it right around that bottom number so that I can get somebody to purchase it as quickly as possible. Okay, from here, you can go in and edit it as well. If you want to change anything about the price, or if somebody comes in and puts in another card and it's lower, you can change the price here. So you can check in on it. And that is how you list a card or an NFT on Atomichub. Okay, so once we've done that, we go back to my inventory, And then we come back down here and we can look through our cards. We can see what's been listed, what hasn't been listed, all of those things. The next step that we can do is we can go into my listings and look down at all the cards that we currently have listed for sale on the marketplace and what they're going for. Here, what we can do is take this information, we can hover over the card again, we can see what the lowest price listing is, and then we can verify that to our price that we have it listed in, and then we can make any adjustments that we want to do. It's just nice to have this all in one spot, so I can look here and say, Psycho Shriner, I have listed for $269, and that is the lowest price on the market right now. Okay, if I go down here to this Psycho Shriner, this is the rare Psycho Shriner, and it is a listing price of $294 is the lowest listing, and mine is currently sitting at $295. So this is where I would go in if I wanted to. I would click edit. I can see that that's at $294, and then I can change my price to match or beat that price, hit confirm, and now mine will go back to being the lowest valued one or the lowest priced one. However, having said that, do keep in mind at all times that you want to consider the mint number. A lot of people are looking for a lower mint number, so you can charge a little bit more of a premium for those cards. So if you're just listing them on there, keep in mind that the lower the mint number, the higher the value. And if you're willing to wait, the values will go up and people will buy up some of those cards that are at the lower value, and yours will eventually become the lowest one, and somebody will buy that at the higher price. Okay, now that we've gone through my listings, you can do auctions if you want to, like eBay or anything else where you can put up a card and people will bid on it. I don't utilize that. I just outright sell, buy, and trade. Once you have started selling cards, you can go into your sold category and you can go down and look and see what all you've sold and for how much you sold it for. You can even see who bought it, and then you can go in and look and see what other cards they have, what they might need. That way you can send an offer, that kind of thing. If I click on the user's address like that, it will take me into this page where it will show me everything that this wallet address has. And you can go through and take a look. And then if you have a card that they need, you can offer it up as a trade. If they have something that you need, I'll show you how to set up a trade. Okay, so that's how you look at what items have been sold. You can also go through and look at what items you have purchased. So we just purchased this premium pack at the beginning of the video, and this is what we paid for it. It went from this account to ours, and here it is. So you can look through what you have purchased. Now, the next section is probably my favorite. This is where you're going to go into, it's called sets. When you are completing a set of NFTs for any given line of Funko, you are looking to complete a royalty set. The royalty set will ultimately get you the physical redeemable pop for that royalty line, for that line. So in the case of Retro Comics, since we've been talking about that one, you can go through and it will tell you that you have 40% of the common line completed currently. And then you can go down through here and see what you're missing. Here you own 2. This one you own 0. You don't have any of that card. You need it in order to complete this set. So if you need it, you can go down here to quick buy and click it. That will give you the lowest priced variation, or that'll give you the lowest price of that card that is available. And then if you choose to buy it, you can buy it right here. Click buy, and then it'll ask you to confirm, and it's a done deal. So then you can go through and complete this section until you get 100% here. And then this bar will go back to 0, but it'll say completed sets 1 right here. So when you do that, you can go through each of these sections and see what cards you have and what cards you need in order to complete each set. In order to get the royalty set, you're going to need every common, uncommon, rare, and epic. So it'll go through all of those. You can see what you have, what you need, buy up the ones that you don't have, and then once you have them all from common up to epic, you just hang on to those, and when the day of the drop happens for the redemption period, a redemption coin will be put into your wallet here for you to transfer and redeem that royalty pop. It will also track your legendaries and your grails, but just remember that you don't need the physical redeemables from the legendary or grail section to complete the royalty line. Now you can do that with every single category that Funko has dropped so far. You can go through and look and see what you have and what you need in order to complete a set. You can go through one by one and figure out how much it would cost you to complete a set, and then therefore whether or not it's worth it to you to complete. So, all right, that's what sets are underneath the My Inventory tab. So we got sets there. Wish list, you can create a wish list. You can put in cards that you want. These are the cards that I was currently seeking. And so I put them in my wish list. That way, anybody that comes to my wallet address, they can see what cards I'm looking for, what NFTs I'm looking for. And then if they have any of them and they want to offer up trades, we can negotiate trades that way. Finally, you got a friends section where you can add friends. For example, if I wanted to if I go to this individual's page and I'm looking at this, I can click right here, add friend, and then that person will automatically go into this section of my Wax wallet. And then I can go to these addresses at any time to look at their collections. They can come and look at mine. And then you can share. You can, if I know somebody needs something and they're on my friends list, I can help them out by looking for certain NFTs. If they have stuff that I'm looking for, we can negotiate trades and that kind of thing. It's fantastic. So I like to stay real close with the other collectors that I know so that we can help each other out to complete sets. Okay, so now we've covered all of that stuff. Let's say that we have something that we want. Let's say we find something in somebody else's wallet that we want, and we're willing to trade what we have to get it. The safest and easiest way to do that is under this trading tab right here. So if you click this trading tab, you can go straight down here to new trade offer. You click that. Your account will automatically pull up, and underneath it will be everything that you own. And then you can go over here to the recipient's name, so who you want to trade with, and you can type in their Wax wallet. Okay, so now I have typed in the address of the person that I want to trade with. You can go down through here and look through all of the stuff that they have. You can look through their wish list so you can know, oh, these are the things that this individual wants. So if I've got any of these, that's what I'll use for trade bait. But ultimately, what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, what I want is in this individual's line, I want this Grail Popeye. Its current market value is $167.19, 490 wax. That is the card I'm seeking. That's the card I want to get. So I'm asking them to give me that. And in offer, in exchange, I'm willing to give them whatever it is that I'm willing to give them. Let's say this pack of retro, this El Diablo, this Max Token Head, and you can see it just adds them to these lists up here, right? From there, once you are ready to offer the trade, you're just going to click the send trade. It's going to ask you to confirm the offer that you are willing to give up these items for this one item, and then you will click confirm. That creates the trade offer. And at this point, the trade is sent to the other party, and that party has the opportunity to either decline the trade, counter offer the trade, or accept the trade. If the trade is accepted, then the automatic transfer happens. Nobody has to do anything else. Popeye will show up in my wallet. The pack and the other items that I offered will show up in their wallet. It's as simple as that. If by chance I decide, or let's say, for example, I'm opening a pack and I pull the Grail Popeye and I no longer want to do this trade. Now, when I go into trading, I can go, instead of new trade offer, I can go into active trade offers. I click that, and I can click the sent category here to show you all of the offers that I have sent. And in this case, here it is. Now I no longer need this Popeye, so I'm going to go ahead and go back up here. I'm going to click cancel. It's going to cancel that offer, and the trade comes off the table. That is the safest way I have found to trading NFTs or negotiating deals with other parties, because a lot of times what you are after is something from that someone has that you don't know personally. So you have to trust the system works, and just asking them to do it and expecting the transfers to happen without this is a little bit risky. So this takes all the risk out of it. You put it out there. the trade exists. It shows what you're willing to trade, what you want in return. If they accept it, the contract is automatically created, added to the blockchain, and those cards are swapped. Those NFTs are swapped from account to account. You now own what you got, they now own what they got, and there's no way to reverse that transaction. Also, when you are in the market area, so if you click this tab up here under market, and let's go back into retro comics, and let's say that when we clicked packs over here, and then we came over here to price lowest, and we were looking at premium packs. Let's say that we like this pack, but we don't really want to spend $47.29 for it. You can click on details. It will give you the information. It'll tell you who the owner is. It'll tell you what the pack number is, all of those things. And right here, you can click make offer. So under the make offer, you can offer them any amount of wax that you want, less than the total that they were asking for. So instead of $47, let's say I'm willing to buy it for $39. I can put in $39 here. I can, which you convert into wax. So you can put in what number of wax to get you $39, and then you submit that offer, and then they can either accept or decline that offer, just like that. All right, so we're not actually going to do that. We're just going to go back. But I do think that that's important, because anytime you were in the market, whether you're looking for a card, specific card, let's say you're looking for the Grail Popeye, you can go into, make sure it's on lowest price listing, go in here. I don't want to pay $167 for it, but I am willing to pay $125. You can click details, click make offer, and then put in that amount of wax and send that offer to the owner of that card. Certainly doesn't hurt to ask. So, okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. There are a few other things that you can do if you want to. You can edit your account bio by putting in something here. Click Save Changes. That will show up, and just say a little bit of something about yourself. If you want others who are looking at your wax wallet to see that, they can. You can go in here and change your avatar, and you can upload another file to change this here to your own logo or to an NFT that you already have. Anything you want to transfer it to or change it to, this is how you do that as well. When you are looking at your inventory, when you go here and click on My Inventory and it takes you to this page, when you are here, you can sort everything by collection. So once you have built up a nice collection of NFTs and you want to go through and see what you have, but you only want to look at the retro comics line, you can go down here and click on retro comics, and that will filter it out to only the cards that you have in that line. And then you can look at it that way. You can also then further narrow down your search by going through rarity filter and choosing your rarity filter or your variant filter and using that. Because every NFT has a rarity and a variant, and you can narrow down your search and find the cards that you're looking for using those. Once you're done and you don't want to look at retro comics anymore, you just click the red X, and then you come back down here and you can pull up any other collection of any other line that you want, and you can look down through those. And then you just go back and click the X. It will track how many total NFTs you have in your collection. But again, this, because I have set it to Funko, this up here, this will only show me the Funko items that I have in my collection. If I change this back over to wax and selected wax, then it'll show you the total amount of NFTs that I have in my collection in this wallet. So that means that the remainders, any of those above and beyond what I had on the Funko, are all outside of Funko, and they're either tops or they're Garbage Pail Kids, or they're something else I liked, or in my case, I've created a number of NFTs that I plan on uploading at a future date and listing for sale. If creating NFTs is of interest to you, then we will do another video in the future on that. That is where this button right here comes into play. You'll want to select NFT creator, follow the steps. It is relatively complicated, but not really once you've done it once or twice. So if this is something you're interested in, we can look at doing a video down the road, but this is where you would go to create your own series of NFTs. That is Atomichub. I hope that this video helped. If it did, please do me a favor and like the video and comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to follow up with more video or more content to let you know, to answer any questions that you might have. So please be sure to reach out to me as well, either through the comments or directly over on Instagram. I'd be happy to help and assist in any way with any questions that you might have regarding NFTs or Atomichub or anything else. So reach out anytime. Appreciate you watching, and we will see you in the next one.